Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warwick Hill TV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warwick Hill TV. Keep it locked.
Now, I'm gonna tell you. We, us, as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I say? You see? Set the bar for the youth, Share, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this. Yes, I. Greetings once again in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. And all things that's good and wonderful amongst us. You know, see, I'm going to want to say welcome all viewers and subscribers. Viewers, if you like the content, subscribe and make way grow the platform. You know, see, every make a muckle. See? Share it as well. Yes, I. Now, one of my brethren call me Star. And I make me know say, be careful when I do cause, you know, don't feel no way if me not depend on all that death list and all them things there. Cause a whole heap of revelation me I go on with and them things that me I talk about things and everything. Incriminating and them really. In some cases me even I say him see me I incriminate even myself. Well, you don't know. You don't know if that are the case. That's how it go, you know. You see it, all are we guilty and all are we need to fix this. I just saw me see it. You know, see it. And again, life cheap, my brother. A box food life value. You know, see, you see if you not come to terms with your mortality yet, at this age, even at this age, live to see this age after so much brethren, so much family fall along the way and fortunate the right side of you. And still there protect your thing. Your certainty, the only thing where you have was certain as birth, because as long as you're alive, death is certain, and no man know when or why or how. You know, see, it's as long as you're there, pay attention to that Rasta, you'll just continue to be a slave to threats like a boy, like Putin and Biden, and the whole of them go on with and them things, you know that. Up on the back of that, more big up man like the man from Doncaster. You know, see, I know if I call him, you know, because he don't know love protect with interest them, you know. You know, see it, and like one man I say careful, call list and them thing there. You see the man from Doncaster, we say the sound now work right. We get your message, my general, loud and clear man, but you know, see it, we are trying to work on it, and we use certain bad bits and things. You know, see, because really and truly, I have some whole heap of sitting around me, they know how half of them work. Still I wait for the engineer to find some time and come set up the thing for me properly still. You know, see it, but we give thanks to the support same way and the tolerance where them have regarding how the system I work right now, INI system, and you know, see, and I'm appreciative of the patience, you know. Yes, I give thanks. It's worth more than anything where YouTube or nobody could have given me Rasta. Because I got with there for a while, no, so you them hear it loud and clear. One, you know, see. But my brethren now want me about the list. A long time with the pandemic list they has get to you, my brethren, and that more I tell you. A long time we have them threat, they have them intimidation, that we have to keep in our lane and maintain the agenda and the order, or else we dead. And we watch the rest of we get up people them where them we dead as a strength for suffer the burden and the pressure and the blame, Rasta. And true we are protect our own, you know, interests. You know, see, everybody I do that, Rasta. You know, see, where we step for. See we still there, yeah. Which one are we a millionaire out of it are sustainable? Where we can say, well then, at least even with grandchildren will come benefit from what we do or what we go on without or what we go on with. Rasta. Look and where does the higher? What got you does mine, you know? If him did stay in a school, if him did follow where Jim Brown say, cause as much as Jim Brown try, if him did follow and stay up on a certain level, he would have probably run BOJ. Or probably some sort of politician and them really. Because to be fair, I saw them bad man they used to check behind the back in them days there. To educate them people if you got on politician and come take over the country, revolutionary mentality the man them used to have. You know see? You know see? So I can't there and I go like I'm an a cripple, I'm an future, which is the youth them. You know see, by maintaining certain agenda and all them things by keeping silent. The silence of the righteous is what caused evil to triumph, Rasta. You know see? And how long will it go on for? You know see? Nowadays they don't have to do nothing for a man come lick out your head back, you know. Life is cheap. A box, food, money. And you get your head lick out. You know see, at them little thing that the dan them around the era when I mean the youth them no good. At them little strategy of intimidation and bluffing and lie, at them little thing that them use and control the unfortunate youth, the less fortunate youth them. You know see it? Because of for them better interest when the youth them ignorant too. Because if the youth them can think for themselves, them take certain press and them can assume and you know observe certain things to themselves and know say, yo, that no, it not gonna possible. You know see. You know see. But Dunstan can't afford to have youth with common sense and a think. You know see. So obviously, enough of them would have really want to do it. My brethren suspect. What the end of the day, I want to tell a boy, join the Rasta in Rasta. You know, you hear a Putin me tell the other day, say if we bust him bam, you think of what you think when me say it. What you think, man? I dare a boy if you bust him bam, Rasta. You know, see it, bust your gun. Because man, that life ain't nice. You know, see it? That sort of fair watch, fair no say, and that's because I man say things like this to educate I and I, you know, juvenile them where come up. Why I should have be aware of I safety. It don't make sense. What sense? What kind of beware of what Rasta? Eh? That life you can't comfortable or nice then. Yes, I. So I'm gonna have to big up the man from Doncaster Rasta. Reach out and give her your strength and encouragement. You know, see, that make her know, say, yeah, continue upon the high path. I'm going to big up Jaboni as well. You know, see, Jabi, the mother's. You know, see, because the man, they step from the day and not and challenge you. You can't challenge them man, they step. No, in a sense. And them man, they say, go on the way of the youth. You know, see, at the Arawak. Big up yourself in the Arawak. You know, see, you know, see, the man they pay me every time the man they comment. You know, see, my brethren now, yeah, Janerville, big up yourself. The man where, yeah, that's all. I'm not gonna read the comment them. You know, see, check out who name Nerville McCloud. Read them man the comment and them man they can articulate anything where you try to say. And them man they always do that if me not come across clear enough. So when me not say big up yourself, Mark Springer. You know see it? Yes, I. You know see it? Yeah. And all of the females, them, Jem Barrett, Serena Atkins, you know, Poochie Lai. You know see it? All of the ladies them were there with me. All of them. You know see it? You can't big them up enough. You know see it? But my brother now where tell me something, be careful. He remind me. You remember Private Ryan? Saving Private Ryan, he remind me of Upham. You know see it? When the German soldier hold down Upham, squat up on the ground, and I was stabbing him in the chest with the knife slowly. And Private Upham there behind the wall, I hide and the bridge in a ball. Upham! And Upham there behind the wall. If Upham just look round there, the German soldier dead. And Upham would even look round. You know see, that's even when the soldier realized him kill him bridge and Upham stand up right there. So him just allow Upham make Upham pass and gone. He don't even ready for rush him and kill him. He just allow him. And that, my brethren, remind me of Rasta. How can we there waste our life and still claim so we are enjoyed by watching the youth them waste for them one down the same destructive path with the whole that we go and no reap no reward or no benefit from it? I still some guy have it deep in their mind for go back go be the same wannabe than them where used to rule over them and subjugate them to this moralless, classless, end of days position. Rasta. You know, see, what kind of stupidity that? What kind of standard that? And then you got hear I and I try it. You see it? I love I brethren, you know. I respect I brethren same way, you know, but again, the wavelength no mesh rasta. You know see it? One should know say from this point I and I comfort I cross the threshold where I make peace with my morality. Yes, You see it? No problem with that. You see it? I more worry about you than I. And I hope I don't have no bearing on anything regarding the I with I actions. That's why I keep I think unique to a certain degree. You know see it, Rasta? You know see it? But the youth them we can't I watch the cycle and go around and I go around the same way every day, so Rasta. And I know say it that it not appreciate them, it not appreciate no, we don't appreciate that. You know see, things will get worse. You know see, and like I say, we can always sit back and complain about government and government. While we establish the fact that the government have our best interest at heart, government selfish, the government corrupt, the government whatever. See, what we are gonna do? We are gonna just waste. Not fighting for all of these things is not a waste of time, you know. But in the meantime, when we forget them things, what we are do? We have to sit down on the sidewalk and wait until the guys them when I want to give you a benefit more. When we're under subjugation, when we're in ignorance, when we dunce. You know, see, we are sitting and wait for them guys to come educate we. We are sitting and wait for them people to come lift we up. We have to try something for ourselves, Rasta. Every man know that. Every Dan know that. You know, see, but it benefit them too when the youth them ignorant because you them can't question them motive. Them can't question the order. And you know, a fickle authority them have because them know no bearing, no substance, no there behind it, other than them living like middle class uptown people in the ghetto amongst the same ghetto youth them where a box shit out a hag mouth. No disrespect. I've lived it. I live it. I want to know. I want to see them thing that for the ghetto youth them. You know, see it? Now, some man just get planted, engineered. You know, see it? As iconic figure for the youth, them emulate or aspire to become. Seem like a semblance of hope. One of us can reach there. You know, see, and in the journey, if you get there, you have to get, it's like sperm, where only one of them alone can breed the egg. So, you know, a beer wife with millions of sperm a wife for that one egg there. And you know, the wickedest thing about it, the egg start up and watch the whole of the sperm them are dead off and inspire it too. You know, see, that perverse, sick mentality. You know, see, because again, it's a mentality where you know, so you feel good when you have others where, you know say them is beneath you. You feel good about you and yourself. You know, see, we can't keep now I'm gonna keep repeating the cycle, Rasta. Is fuck with that, a selfishness that. You know, I wasn't like that. As a matter of fact, you cleave to me. I kick boy, ask for boy go to school. Whereas when a boy can read and write and show like a potential like him have a cut above the rest, it becomes, it's not like an enemy. But me know enough of the youth them at that time feel like an enemy. And bad as I be, I have that in a I man repertoire as well. No youth, no mother, no father, no community can't deny I that. You know, see, me don't encourage you you know, come certain way, Rasta. I mean bad man, you know, because we can't start, I man can't dictate that. You know, see, what happens is that education becomes key for opening up doors in a society. You know, see, no matter how I educate you with the common sense knowledge and the common knowledge that I have make you aware of society, but you still not have the key them essentially for just open society doors and walk in. You know, see, common knowledge can make you overcome the system. thing about common knowledge and everybody can grasp it and everybody can learn it. Common knowledge now have to become like a system, just like how the government have a system of people follow. You know, you gotta work, you pay your tax, you get certain protection from certain, you know, system like these. Not necessarily have to be, you know, but I'm just saying, you need, and then it becomes manners, and then the manners becomes the discipline. You see, big up yourself, Jacob Miller, for that perfect oration. You know, see, perfect. Couldn't have said it better. You know, see, so that's how we there. And that's our life right now, because here we have our own children them, and we love them. And we love everybody children. You see, it make we love every children, Rasta. And we know, that a standpoint where we learn, so watch out. You see, every member of the community is invalid. Invalid. And just our community alone know that. Me general youth and you. Me tell you that. You know see it? Just our community alone. And our than them a tomorrow thinker. Them can't think years ahead. You know see, because them only a feed for them belly. Now them only want to live just them live in a where I and I are where I do our all I see things. The depths where we there as a people, I grandchildren might even live to see the benefit where I and I try project right here now. You see it. You see it. At them level of mindset there, at them sacrifice there. And them challenge there. We have as a people to face, because nothing is possible without the awareness, self-awareness, and the realization of a position and reality, our true reality in a history. You know what I say? Because today is gonna be history at some point, You see what I say? And at some point, it's just gonna be the simple fact that we were sitting around and waiting on the enemy to give us salvation, are the same people who we construe to be the enemies. Yeah. To give us salvation, which is the stupidest justification or expectation by any standards. By any standard. You know, see it. Me have a reasoning for my American brother them one day, because that is a different thing, but again, it's a delicate subject we have to touch upon, because at the end of the day, there between us all, there is always this balls measuring business to see who know more, who do more, and all of them type of thing there. And because of that, we bury it under the sand from a whole heap of other people's input. And then make the ones there. And we suffer the consequence in the long run. Same way, see, worse when we know that there is historic evidence, to prove the opposite of where we are think. See it. So them level of selfishness there and naivety, help cripple us because of self-indulgence and self-exhaustion. You see it? I hope I make sense to that one, because that one you're not talking about no particular entertainer or no artist, that one about the whole away and the intent of where this music here go. That one where we are singing. And the talkaphone here now. See it? They done them in a it for them personal gain. Them can't eat all them blood clot one, because you want enough of them now go get the opportunity to walk the road them where I walk and be the man who I am today. See it? I know them game. See, it's not a long game. It's a very short term, visionless, hopeless, selfish, self-absorbed game them a play youth and youth. See it? I not afraid for dead. See it? And in that sense, that not up to me nor a Dan. It up to the youth them. You see. Yeah, because the youth them a grasp awareness. Because resources far and vast these days. But I feel like it limited to a particular, like where the star feel like for print or the gleaner. And I saw it go. And the youth them have them alternative source. So them a grasp knowledge too. Because one thing with the youth, even your parents will tell you something in a Rasta, you still go find an alternative source or a source where you can validate, certify where your parents say. You see it? I mean, now I say this to the youth them. And they done them, I say that too. Remember that. You see it? When we say the thing them what we say, the youth them what we say it to go look for certification because them have the resource right now them and Miguel. You see it? So while my brethren feel like say I should be careful, I mean, it's not I alone who should be careful because information is strength. You see, information is power. You see, I know they are informed on a guy or a talk, a guy business or a call, a guy name. You see, people when me know things about, them know more things about me than when me know about them. And that's just facts, Rasta. You see, so if these are the ones who feel threatened by myself, just consider this fact. Consider that logic, Rasta. You see, moment I start talk about you and put you in a position of defense, you might end up have to start talk too. And you will have more things to say about me. Am I lying? No disrespect. You see it. You see it. So, regardless of how some people want to characterize the thing, you see, the fact is, it's educational for the youth them. You see, and it's a era of certification where some youth can check out certain things and observe certain things to themselves and go look back if I true. So enough time when another than them come down rich or whatever or however, scam up some money and then we're there. Them have no experience about the strategy, the principles and the things them concerning badness. Because badness is like a army, just like up at Camp JDF, them have them principles. You know, police force, security guard them. You know, see it, have them structure. You know, see it. And usually, you know, them kind of interrelate because them all have to do with arms. You know, see. And if some boy not grow the experience, you know, just make them make it up along the way I read it in a book or where them listen to and you know me I say, and that give them a fragile nature. Make them always feel like them authority is being challenged. You know, see it. You know, see it. And most of them people that exist in a so-called badness today. I am not of that type of badness. Them guys can't tell me who an informer is or what an informer is because them themselves has never been challenged like that. You see. So anyway, that way I say, and we give thanks. You see it, and we give thanks to everybody where follow the thing and keep sharing and subscribing. You see it. Yes, I majestically Rastafari.